G'day, it's Taro here from Sunland Caravans, and today we're going to check out the 2024 spec Phoenix X. This is an unbelievably awesome van. It's got so many features, it's going to take a while to get through this, so let's start at the front. Okay, first of all, these people have upgraded this to the 4.45 tonne ATM, so it's got a slightly different A-frame. You'll see an extra rail there underneath there. 4.45, as I said. This actual van tear weight's just under 3 tonnes, so they've got 1.5 tonne of payload, which is massive. We've got the standard DO45 hitch that comes with that upgrade, our ratchet handbrake. We've got the blackjack jockey leg, plus our manual jockey leg, which I've now put on the outside of the A-frame just for simplicity and ease of use. These guys have got some push bikes, so they put the Grip Sport push bike rack up here. What I like about these is these fold out of the way and then give us access to our toolbox. So the bigger toolbox, Phoenix toolbox. It's got your two 9-kilo gas bottles inside, your generator slide on the offside, and some additional storage on this side. We've lifted that toolbox up and put this tray in underneath the toolbox here. That's perfect for storing timber, silage hoses, or any other loose items that you might have when you're traveling. I even sometimes will put my manual jockey leg in there as well, and it won't go anywhere when it's underneath that toolbox. Composite construction, of course, like as all our vans are these days. So sandwich panel, front, rear, walls, the whole lot. Very, very well insulated, very strong. Pretty much hail-proof, and definitely very much weatherproof. Excellent choice for most people. We'll start here. So external kitchen. These bush tucker kitchens, I really, really like these. There's a big stainless steel kitchen we've got here. 2 gas burners. We've got a sink, which is plumbed for hot and cold water. We've got an additional tray there, perfect if you want to put like a baby barbecue or something like that in there. Additional storage tray here for other items, and then if you open this up, you'll see we've got a cutlery tray and areas for other utensils as well. Really, really well done. They are nice and neat. They do fold up inside the toolbox and a tunnel boot, and still allow for plenty of storage in there as well. See all checker plate, very, very well done. And you'll see the plumbing and gas fittings here just underneath the side of the van. That is standard on the Phoenix X. All right, these guys have gone with an additional 240 power outlets alongside their external table here. So if you have an induction cooktop, or you want to run a kettle or a toaster even, perfect to do that out here rather than inside the van, as we all like to live outside and underneath the awning. So that's what they've done with this one. Electric awning, standard on this van as well. You'll see we've even got the LED strip light through these. These are a Carefree awning, that's the brand. One touch button in and out, very, very easy to use. The Phoenix X comes with Cruisemaster XT auto airbag suspension. These guys have upgraded that to the ATX version of that. So if you can see in the video, we've got the beige coloured powder coated arms there. This does lift the whole overall height of the van up by about 50 millimeters, which is only a small amount, but you can definitely notice the difference. We've got airbag controls here, automatic, as I said before, so you can set that from here. We've got an air outlet as well, so if you want to drop your tyre pressures for off-road use, then you can just plug your airline in there to pump your tyres up. Really, really handy to have that there. External hatch, entertainment hatch. This is standard on all our models. So we've got our 240 power, we've got a 12 volt power, we've got our TV bracket, so you can literally just lift the TV off the wall inside the van and put it out here. And then we've got HDMI and other aerial antennas type connections there as well. We've got 2 external marine speakers. I'm finding a lot of people go with Bluetooth speakers, portable speakers outside, but it is handy to have these on the van as well. They've gone with another 240 outlet next to this table here, so they've given themselves a few different options with their cooking and camping gear. So now we've got 2 tables and 2 external 240 power points. Pretty good idea, I think. Then we go further back here, we've got a hot water system. So the hot water system on this is a Gerard instant gas only hot water system. The unit's in the back hatch here, but this is where the outlet is. We've got another gas bayonet here, so if you've got another gas barbecue or a lantern or something like that, you want to use it down the back end of the van, that's all here. We'll come around to the back. We'll see you have 2 hatches. So Phoenix X, as I said, you see the Phoenix X badge there. That's how you can tell it's a Phoenix X by looking at it. We have a look inside the hatch, and we've got a lot going on here. So we've got the Gerard instant gas hot water system, as I already suggested. We've got the Truma gas heater, which is located here, the unit, but the actual outlet is underneath the washing machine in the ensuite and pumps the air down, pushes the air down the center of the van, and the controls are right next to the bed head. We've got our 2 water pumps, so we've got a 190 litre general purpose water tank, we've got a 60 litre filtered drinking water tank, and we've got all the controls for that along with our red water valve. These guys have got an additional 130 litre water tank as well, so there's another valve for that underneath there. And this van has disc brakes. So this is what we're talking about here. This is for your actuator here. You've got your brake fluid in there. We'll give you instructions on how to operate all that. Disc brakes work really, really well. They don't come with stability control. That's the only thing they don't come with when you go to disc brakes. Rear bumper. So aluminium pole carrier, very similar to the ones we've done in the past. These are powder coated now as well. They've got an end cap so you can store all your stuff in there. We've got integrated sequential indicators and built-in LED lights. We've got our number plate here and another set of lights down there. These guys have gone with optional spare wheel carrier. So the spare wheel is actually located underneath the van, for the van, but this additional one is perfect for if you want to take another spare wheel for your car. So you might have one spare wheel on your car for your car and then a second spare wheel on the van for your car. This gives you a few different options. We've got a rear camera on the back of the van, so this is a safety Dave rear camera that's standard on most of our models. In this case, they've gone with an additional LED light at the back there. In fact, they've got lights everywhere on this van. We've got a few of them down the offside of the van as well, on side of the van and the back and rear. You might be able to see there the satellite dish too, which I'll show you where that is inside the van, but you can see it's up there at the moment. This side here is their battery compartment. So there's been a number of changes, as I'll discuss in other videos, to the battery storage, lithium battery storage going forward for all manufacturers, including ourselves, of course. We've made a couple of different changes with LBS, our lithium battery services. Our batteries now look a little bit different to what they did previously, but they are the same inbuilt cells. So what we've got here is an actual battery. We've got a whole bank of batteries here, but each one of these is a battery. So see this black casing. Maybe not looking as fancy as they did previously. But these are very, very simple and very effective and take very little space up. Each one of these is 150 amps. So in this case here, we've got 750 amps of lithium power, which is huge. We've also got 5 200-watt solar panels on the roof, so 1,000 watts of solar, along with the Vitron Multi Plus 3000, which is your inverter and charger built, 240 and charger all built into one. Pretty fantastic, and that is a really, really good system. You see these are all connected with big Anderson plugs there, so very easy to pull them out or to move them or to add additional batteries in the future. All right, well, saying that, let's go and have a look inside the van. Okay, so now we're inside the van. I'll show you some of the features inside here. So full queen size bed, that's pretty normal for a Sunland Caravan. They're the full length, full width. They do have the corners cut to make it a little bit easier to get along around the bed, but other than that, it's a full size. And it is an inner-spring mattress with a pillow topper on top of it as well. We've supplied this bedspread, and we've made all these other pretty little bits and pieces here. The cushions, you'll even see the Phoenix X logo on the scatter cushions there, which is pretty nice. We've gone with this beautiful cabinetry here. This is wide mercury. I think this is actually my new favorite Stylight product. I really, really like the color of this. And you see they've done the edges in a slightly darker color there too, and that looks pretty good as well. The new lighting, which is exclusive for the Phoenix X, which is the built-in LED, does give off a really nice ambient light. We've got 2 bright lights underneath here as well for reading lights. These are actually dimmable as well, so you've got a couple of different functions: off, one brightness, and then another brightness. We've got our gas heater controls there. I even like the handles they've used on this one. They're really, really pretty handles. You have a choice of either hanging space or shelves in the robes, purely up to you. We don't mind which one you go with. We'll do whatever you like. We've got big side drawers there, either side. As we move around, we'll have a look at this cafe dinette. So this beautiful color leather as well. This is genuine leather. It's not imitation leather. We buy the skins in, and Noel, our upholsterer, does a really, really good job of making these look pretty. They've gone with a leather wrapped table pod, is what we call it here, which has got your 12 volt sockets, your USB sockets, your battery charger, your battery monitor, sorry, your charger and your inverter controls there, your water tank gauge, 3 water tanks, so there's 3 gauges on this one, and your 240 outlets there as well, which is really nice. I think that just all comes together really well. We've just gone with a white, crystal white sort of laminate there, which looks really, really nice. That's to match this Evo Stone benchtop. So if I move around, we'll have a look at this. So we've gone with this beautiful color Evo Stone benchtop. I think that looks really, really neat. Definitely contrasts well with that wide mercury. Okay, so this is the standard configuration, cooking configuration for the Phoenix X. We'll give you 1 induction hot plate, 2 gas hot plates, a gas oven with a built-in gas grill. There is other options to this as well. This isn't the only one available. This is the standard one, and I suspect will probably be the most popular one as well. We've still got this wide mercury overhead cupboard color as well with the Stylight, which looks really, really pretty. Again, with the LED built-in light up the top. There's multiple lights underneath the cupboard. I assume you can see that in the video. So plenty of working space and plenty of light to work as well, and the light's coming from that direction, so you're not going to cast a shadow when you're you're cooking your food or preparing your food. Up here in this overhead cupboard, we've got a fair bit going on here. So we've got a satellite dish on the roof, which is a standard product on this model. We've got our Sack King box there. That's to control the satellite. In this case, these guys have gone with RV Wi-Fi as well, so additional Wi-Fi coverage for in and around the van, and your Cell-Fi Go to give you additional boosting of the cellular network or the internet network. Up on this cupboard up at the top here, we have your stereo, your water pump controls, and external speaker controls. That, if anyone's wondering what that one is there. Just all nice and neat. Above this microwave, which of course is a flatbed microwave with no rotating plate, so you can't smash when you go off-road, which is fantastic. This this Wi-Fi box up here is an option as well. This is a Wi-Fi security. You need to speak to Michael a bit more about that because I'm not really au fait with that or how that works. We've got 2 hatches, well actually 3 hatches in this case, but two MaxFan Deluxe hatches. So these are very similar to the previous ones that we had, the fantastic ones. But what I like about these ones is they actually have a hood. So this can be running even when it's raining outside, and you can still push air in or drag the air out. It does make a big difference. So with 2 of these, you can have one pushing the air in and the other one dragging the air out, and you get a nice airflow even if you don't have access to run your air conditioner. Saying that, we're running the air conditioner at this moment in time purely on the battery, and it has been on for a couple of hours like this, and the battery is still at 99 point something percentage, so it's just running purely off solar, which is pretty awesome. Fridge. So this is the bigger of the 2 fridges available and the standard fridge. So this is a 12 volt compressor fridge, a Dometic 12 volt compressor fridge. These are about 215 litres. Nice size freezer there, 4 shelves, crisper bin, and your shelves for your door. I think these pretty much are the best fridge on the market. Very simple and work very well. Let's have a look in the ensuite. So there hasn't been a huge amount of changes to the 2024 spec ensuite compared to the 2023. We've still gone with, in this case, they've still gone with the same colours throughout the ensuite, where normally white would be the more commonly seen one. We've gone with their fiberglass vanity, which gives you your fiberglass sink with the drain at the back, so we can get 3 banks of drawers there. We've got a top load washing machine, 3.3 kilos. If you don't want a top load washing machine and you want a front load washing machine, that's easily installed in there as well. So we give you the option of that. Okay, so we've got the linen press here in the corner, which gives you 4 shelves. These are empty, there's no electronics or anything in there, so you've got plenty of storage. Plus you've got these 2 overhead cupboards here with these concealed latches. You can see right there, complete storage throughout. I don't know if you can see this, Michael, but I'd like to show the people this. This is our towel rail. We've had a recessed towel rail for quite some time. What we've done differently with this one was, of course, we've got our lights and all that. We've added an additional shelf at the bottom there, which is perfect for storage of smaller items. These guys wanted a 240 power point in here, so we've put a 240 power point in here. Why would you want a 240 power point? I guess maybe if you're using a hand vacuum cleaner or any electronic device like that, this would be the perfect place to charge your batteries out of the way, and you've got access to it easily. We've got our controls up here, so we've got a Gerard instant hot water system. You just dial in your temperature here and away you go. We've got our solar breaker switches, so these are safety switches, and our mains and inverter controls, and basically you can switch that from mains power to inverter very easily from there. We've also got this little built-in LED light across here just for the entrance of the bathroom, which can be turned on and off easily. That would be a nice ambient light for nighttime if you just want to leave that one and still be able to see where you're going. Okay, so that was the Phoenix X, all ready to go and hit the road. The people are picking it up in the morning. I'm sure they're excited. We're certainly very excited for them as well. This is a beautiful van. It has pretty much everything that you could ever want in a luxury off-road caravan. If you'd like some more detailed information on this, we have done another video on the Phoenix X and gone into more details of what you do and don't get in that model and what's optional and whatnot. So make sure you check out that video as well. But if you want some more information on Sunland in general, check out sunlandcaravans.com.au. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Put some comments below and say what you'd like to see in the current coming up videos, and we'll be sure to try and check them out for you. Otherwise, have a great day.